We are back with part 2 of our Park City Contemporary project, and last time we shared the great room and kitchen spaces, and today we're taking you into the primary suite, the guest suite, the bunk bedroom areas, and some other spaces like the laundry, the mudroom, and the office. You are standing in the great room. You see this beautiful hallway of windows, and that leads you into the primary bedroom, where you walk in and you are greeted by these soaring vaulted ceilings, this concrete fireplace, and this beautiful view of the mountains out of the back windows. In keeping with our client's favorite color palette of muted neutrals and soft wood tones, it was very easy to carry that into this primary bedroom because that is a color palette that just feels calm and cozy. So we started with this gray velvet bed and then incorporated lots of layers of textiles. In Park City, the weather is cold and it's just very inviting to have lots of layers on your bed. We have nightstands on either side with one of my favorite glass lamps with this tapered shade, added in accessories to bring it to life, and then one of my favorite designer tricks is hanging a little piece of artwork next to a bed instead of just placing a picture frame. We also, with these vaulted ceilings, had so much room above the headboard that we were able to incorporate this really moody abstract above, which I loved. In the corner opposite of when you walk into the room, we had room for this really cool modern chair and a massive tree, and the light hits it so beautifully. I love that little corner. Anytime you can squeeze in a chair into a bedroom, I say do it because it just adds so much. Moving from the bedroom into the bathroom, we have a very clean marble look floor on all the open spaces, and then in the shower, we have carried that material onto the walls. We did a floating vanity, and with the window above the vanity, we had to kind of play with our proportions a bit. So we did this long mirror with linear sconces. When you take away all of the layers that we added, it's very, very clean. But adding in things like a vintage rug or textural accessories really just brings it to life. Then you turn towards the tub and you have this beautiful moment with the light above, and we added in a vintage chair as a place to incorporate, a little tray. You can keep bath salts, whatever, hold your towel, and it just adds so much character to an otherwise clean space. Outside of the primary suite, you see these double pocket doors, and they lead you into an office space where we've floated a desk in the center. We did a grass cloth on all of the walls and then styled the built-ins. Our clients are entertainers. They love having guests and throwing parties. So there are several bedrooms in this home in addition to the primary. We have this guest suite here that we just kept light and airy. I love these cool sconces that articulate on either side of the bed, and we incorporated layered textiles and tied in that color palette with what's happening in the ensuite bathroom. With all of the entertaining that happens in this home, there's a lot of hosting and a lot of kids. So we designed a really cool bunk room. It's in the basement, and we wanted to keep the color palette in line with the rest of the home, but add a little bit of playfulness. So you see we have a vertical shiplap on the walls mixed with this woodsy wallpaper. I love this kind of whitewash stain on the bunks. We have drawers incorporated into the stairs with this little circle keyhole detail, a cool metal kind of canvas chair in the corner. We have the opportunity to design a lot of bunk rooms, and you can just like cram a bunch of kids in there and they go wild. I think that one thing I love as an option if you have this space and you're building a bunk room is to turn your bottom beds the opposite way so that you can get a queen size, and then that way you could actually fit, like, you know, the parents on the bottom bunk and the kids on the top if you needed to host a whole family. To round out this tour, we have a few last spaces to show you that are all about function, and we wanted to carry that contemporary feel into these spaces, but you'll see that I think contemporary homes are about repetitive materials, so it doesn't feel too eclectic. And we've tried to do that through carrying the wood, the grays, the whites, and then paying attention to little details. So we have the exercise room, which is gorgeous. We have the mud room, which incorporates the soft gray cabinetry and cool leather hooks. We have the laundry room where you have this white oak cabinetry, and we incorporated a jute rug for texture. And then we have the powder bathroom, which repeats a stain color that we used before, but we did this really great kind of like carved curved detail across the front of the floating vanity, and then incorporated a grass cloth as well. So with these webisodes, we are like boom, boom, boom through each room. But if you just want to like dive in and soak in every photograph and detail, head to the blog for the photo tours. We'll be sharing those over the course of the next little bit. And thanks for tuning in.